Hi, and welcome to Motion Monday. I'm going to show you a couple of things today. I want to cover some motion cards, and I have several to show you. One of which is this cute little card here. It has a little pop-up in the inside. It's just a simple die cut of an ice cream cone, and when you open it, you have this little cupcake that pops out. That's what I want to show you how to make. Now I know that they make these pieces, but I'm going to show you how you can make your own. So I have a circle punch here, and I'm going to punch a circle. Now you can punch this circle just about any size depending on what you want to mount. But what you'll do is you'll fold that circle in half, and like I said, cut it for whatever you are going to put inside the card, so an appropriate size so that you've got enough surface to glue to. I use a bone folder to make a nice crease because you're going to need something that will fold up flat. And then take a pair of scissors and just cut a pie-shaped wedge out of that circle. Now you're going to fold the flaps to the outside on both sides of the circle, and this is going to create your pop-up. So you're going to crease those, and then in the center fold, if you look at this as the card is folded up, it's going to be right in that center fold, and you open it up and there's the crease line down the middle, and you open up your circle, and you can have this going either direction, but I like to put the tabs to the back so they don't show. And you can adjust that for how far you want the card to open. But you're going to glue one side, and you're going to line it up with the center line, and you're going to glue the other side. Now, you don't have to have it quite as far tucked back as mine is. You can have it so that it is flat across, but this happens to be the way that I put that together. Okay, so the next thing I have here for you today are some of those big die. I made this Happy Halloween card using one of Sizzix's big dies, and you can open your card either way depending on how you want to orient it. I happen to do mine with this side view. One thing that I would recommend is that you back your paper with the same color paper. I didn't happen to think about that while I was making the card, so you can see some orange through that area. But here's the die. It's a big long die. It's from Sizzix, and it will cut heavyweight material because it is that big long die. So you will need a machine that'll handle something like this. I'm not sure if the Cuttlebug will do it or not, but once your cardstock is cut, there are crease lines for the center of the card. You can see that there are lines there, and there's also a crease line that's been put into the base. So you're going to fold it in half and fold that down, and that creates your pop-up. So then you can just glue that to the interior of your card. And like I said, I would have a matching color. So here we have white on white, so it's not quite so noticeable. And you can orient that either way around. If you don't want that pocket on that side, you could flip the card over and do it the other way. And then this is another die. Sorry about that. I'm still getting acquainted with some of my equipment here. Anyway, this is another Sizzix die. They are steel rule die, and they cut through very heavyweight material. And the original one that I used for the card, you can see that there's this insert that goes inside of the die. You can cut your backing but just by taking that insert out. You can flip it around. Just make sure that when you are using the die that it lines up correctly. You can see that you can get it in there going the wrong way. But there are lines on the big outside mat and there are lines on the insert. So when you put it back in, line up those lines and you won't have any problems, whether you're going from one direction or the other. That's from Impression Obsession, and I used that on the interior of that Halloween card. Yes, I'm still doing Halloween. I love Halloween and all the fun colors. And then inside is this stamp from Tailored Expressions. So that's it for today. Thanks for stopping by.